Hi, I'm John. This is my show, An American Scheme, where I'm proving that Diana Ross is Michael Jackson's actual mother. So earlier I showed this clip, I had made a video, and I'd shown this part where Smokey Robinson was talking about going to play golf, and then Michael Jackson would come along with him and drive the golf cart and stuff. And then so one of the people that comes around my page, his name is James L. But if you go to his page, it's like a blank, it's a generic page and everything. So I don't really know who the James L. person is. I don't know exactly how they represent themselves as a fan of Michael or exactly whatever, but I actually think more that they actually had thoughts about him being a pedophile. I think they maybe are a fan, but maybe they thought he was a pedophile too, type one of those things. But it's just somebody, they're asking me questions, and it's like, okay, and then so they're starting to see a lot of the things that I'm saying, and they're starting to see it on their own, this person James L. And so one of the things that the James L then mentioned to me, because I'd made this video, then he linked it to, oh well, Michael was driving around on the golf carts at Neverland, you know? And it's like, yeah. And so it made me think about it. Let me show you this first part here really quick then.
Bobby Taylor plays golf and I play golf, and as a kid Michael used to get on the cart with us and ride around and just be there while we were playing golf and just joking and laughing, and he was probably 10 or 11 years old. And
So you know, I'd really like to know the reality of, like, the one big thing is, like, if Smokey Robinson lived on a golf course, that's one of the things. If I had the fact, I'd be like, hey, did you live on a golf course, or did you drive to the golf course? Because that's as far as a fact there. Okay, if he's living on the golf course, which could be very possible, and then it's like, okay, but Michael's at his house, then that means Michael had to be at his house, and had to be at his house where it's like, that Michael just, it wasn't the other kids. It's weird how it's Michael, just because he says it's Michael, goes, hangs, and he laughs and jokes around with them while they'd be on the golf course and stuff. And you could see the golf course is really big, and then that's one of the things that it really kind of grabbed my attention about this part too. So let me show you this part here.
Mac is the most reckless driver. Oh my god.
Okay, so this here on this golf cart, when you see this one here that they're driving around in, it has like a custom paint job type of thing to it. So this would have been Michael's custom golf cart, okay? But then let me show you another part. Why I say, because that's his custom one, you can see. But then over there you can see there's another golf cart. See, that's a regular golf cart, just a regular generic golf cart. And see, when you see on the way of it, there's two seats up in the front and there's kind of like two seats in the back, but you have to put your golf clubs in there too when you're golfing. It's not like it's a big car that you can fit all these people. So when Michael would have went with Smokey and Bobby to the golf course, right, it was probably those three. And so the person that highlighted to me that Michael probably enjoyed riding around in Neverland because the golf carts and stuff probably reminded him back of being with Smokey in those times and stuff. It's like, yeah. And it's like, okay, now these are memories that Michael has to draw from, you know? And one of the things when you look right there, like if I was looking at Neverland Ranch right here, if you took Michael and Macaulay out of that picture, okay? And if you had to say to somebody, what is this? Like, what is this? What are we looking at here? I would think that half of the people, if you asked 1,000 people, I would think half of the people would tell you, this looks like a golf course to me. Because there's the golf cart. You look at the way it looks like, that's like a fairway. If you people don't know what a golf course looks like, you'll have like a tree right in the freaking middle of the fairway. You got to knock it over the tree, you know? Or you got to hit it around. That's the way it is. There's trees all over the place. This looks like a golf course, you know? So it's like, yeah, that's it. So when the person reminded me that Michael liked to ride around on the golf carts, it's like, yeah, I think okay, this is one of the things about my stories. It's like, okay, there's evidence here, but okay, what evidence actually? That's why I don't usually make videos kind of like this, because it's kind of hinting at things, right? But I think that these hints are like stronger hints, and that's why I'm emphasizing on it. Because now think about Michael riding around with Macaulay, okay? When you know that Michael used to ride around with Smokey on the golf course, on the golf carts, okay, now doesn't this give a much more innocent appearance than where you would see like other people when they see Michael with Macaulay and stuff like that? A lot of people think the pedophile stuff, but when you see this really kind of brings you to what the innocence of what Michael's trying to enjoy, that innocent childhood stuff. This really kind of gives you the feel of that. I really like that.